Good day, it's Randy from Randy's Crypto Mining and Phone Farming. I'm just still exploring things to make extra money off my small phone farm and mining rigs. So today I'm going to be doing, or I guess for the next couple of days, I'll be doing a review or analysis of Podcoin. I've been using this on and off regularly. So I guess I'm going to check out and give you back the results of what I'm doing on my small farm, and how it pays out, and how easy it is to use, how passive it is or not so passive, and is it worth implementing it into my phone farm. So today, like I said, we're going to go to using Podcoin, podcasts that pay. And so I already have an account. You should always grab referrals when you can. Helps out the community. So I've already grabbed my referral with this. Okay, so now that we're in, this Podcoin has the ability to listen to all the podcasts you want, and really haven't found any ones that aren't on here. So I used to use Juice as my podcast provider, and I guess this is very, very similar to it. You get your subscriptions of ones that you want to listen to, and you can either just listen to them one after the other, because once one is done, it goes on to the next one and the next one. It also will tell you ones that you've already been listening to, so it doesn't repeat them. And if you're looking for, which is sometimes what I do, if you want to listen to them in order, then let's just get some downloaded. And so now you'll see, if you want to play them in the order that most recent to oldest, you can just download them, and then you'll be able to play them in the order that like it's kind of a random for me anyway for playing. Your Podcoin points can be spent at various gift cards as per usual. Ones that I look for, and you can also, one thing was that I was impressed with is that you can actually donate. So you can use your listening power to actually donate to good. Some of the long-term goals, so they do have a lot of things that you could get. We'll go back to, and they also have the top episodes that I've been listening to, and you can also make some bonus by trying out some of the newer podcasts that they've got. I'm assuming it's new anyway, but they're bonus podcasts, so that you make more points if you listen to them. And usually they have some pretty good, interesting ones. So we're just going to put on a bonus one for the day. I'm going to listen to the newest to the oldest. You can also sort it if you wanted to. Oldest to newest, and so therefore if it's a story or a continuing podcast, then you can obviously listen to them in the order that from oldest to newest. So we're just going to stick it on, and we'll see what happens for today. So I've been running this for about 2 hours. You can see, are you still listening? So what you're going to have to do is just click on yes. And this time it didn't have the yes option, but it's still running. So every once in a while you're just going to have to monitor it, being that this is semi-passive. And so this is the end of day one. I played a couple of bonus podcasts yesterday, and now my points are Podcoin points are 700. Okay, so we'll enter that into the spreadsheet. and I ran that for only 8 hours, which is 30/3 of the day. So my dollar per hour earned of actual effort into it is still pretty good. $1 per day that I actually earned, but if I had ran it all day, I would have made 28 cents a day. Still better than cash magnets. So yeah, we'll see what day 2 brings, but that's the end of day 1. So this is the end of day 2. I've been running Podcoin in the background, the other games, and it seemed to run very good. So if I go back to the home page here, I've made 764.4 pod coins, and we'll enter that into the spreadsheet. As you can see, I didn't make as much on that. I was actually, sorry, I was running it for about a day, or a quarter of the day, or a third of the day. So it's about the same implicitly if I'd ran it all day. Looking at the minimum payout, so about 8 days, I would get, on average running so far, I would get about 8 days to get to the minimum payout. And this is really just running at a third of the day. Like I said, it's semi-passive, so you have to kind of babysit it. So this is the end of day 3 for the Podcoin, running Podcoin in the background. And you see that I've made 797 points. And so we'll enter that into the spreadsheet. And I only ran it for 4 hours yesterday. Come on, formatting. So potentially I made some pretty good money running it for only 4 hours. And so here we are at the end of day 4 for Podcoin. I've earned 849.2 pod coins. And now we'll enter that into the spreadsheet. I ran that for 4 hours yesterday, or today. And so I made 78 cents for that day. So I must have been paying attention quite a bit. Anyway, we'll see you at the end of day 5. And welcome to day 5. So Podcoin has been chugging away now for day 5, or 5 days. I had a little bit of a balance before, but anyway, we're at 894.2 for today, or I guess at the end of today. And we'll enter it into the spreadsheet. I was doing 6 hours yesterday. So you can see I made another 45 cents on average. I'm doing 39 cents per day per phone. The dollar per hour for effort that I've worked is very satisfactory. As you can see, a minimum payout on the average for the gift card. You get one every 5 days, and my goal of a Starbucks card is every just about 13 days. Cash magnet is 12 cents. Is this passive? No. It's semi-passive, but you do have to be around every hour, 2, 3, just to answer, are you still listening? So it would only be running in my form while I'm around my phone. I do have it on my main phone as well, so I'll listen to it when I'm, say, out in the garden or doing some cutting of grass or when I'm working away, I have a Bluetooth headset, so I'm able to do that. So I'll run that too. So this is included in my farm, but it's not a 24/7 app that I run, but I do enjoy running it. This is just my results, so you may not experience the same results. So hopefully you do experience more results or better returns than I do. And I guess feel free to let me know how to improve my usage in this app. And we'll see you in the next video.